This is a really interesting statistic. In America, or a fact, I guess. In America, a fact and a statistic. Fact and statistic together. I give you it all on this channel. In America, if you get an ear infection, you go to the doctor. Standard procedure is to give you antibiotics. In England, if you get an ear infection and you go to the doctor, standard procedure is to tell you to wait it out. In general, they don't, unless it's like extremely severe. They just don't give antibiotics for ear infections in England. And if you look at the statistics, people in America get something like 20 times more ear infections than people in England. The reason being is because every time they get an ear infection, they take antibiotics, and it goes away, but then they don't have an immunity, so a year or 2 years later, it comes back again, and then it just continues on like that for the rest of their life. But in England, they get an ear infection, they wait it out, the body develops an immunity to it, and then they never get one again. You know, it's just... And then doctors in Taiwan, they give medicine for everything. They never ever just say wait it out. They'll give you anything that can be cured with medicine. No, they will give you the medicine. And it's just like, if you just waited it out. She's nice, eh? That was good. She's fucking... Fiddling around. Those are like a bunch of little minor wheelies. Minor wheelies. I have no idea where I am right now. This is like a different city. I wonder why that car put its headlights on. Yeah. So I'm just running around Taoyuan. So yeah, I'm just saying, if you're a parent, you need to... And anytime your kid gets sick, you don't just take them to the doctor. You gotta Google it. You know, you gotta research it yourself. You gotta figure out what it is. Because so many times you go to the doctor, and the doctors, they get tired, they get hungover, they get, you name it. So you take your kid to the doctor, and he's just like, oh, I think he's got this. And if you spend the time to research it, you could say, well, maybe it isn't that, maybe it's this. And then he could realize, oh, you're right. Never seen that before. Look at that. You got a countdown clock, you got a walking man, and then underneath it, you have a bicycle. So they're letting you know you can ride your bike. Oh, yeah, they got a bicycle lane. That's cool. Because generally you have to walk a bike across the crosswalk, legally. But they got a little man riding a bike. He's riding faster. Never seen that before.